Okay, collective got options. Or do you? um, Collective is definitely in this energy of kind of looking at all of the cards on the table, um, weighing their options, pros and cons. But ultimately, collective, I feel like you already know what's not for you. Um, I feel like, yes, the illusion of options may be nice, and tempting. Um, but is it real? And it's not. Like I said, you ultimately know what choice or what options best suit you for where you see yourself going. Don't go back to something or entertain something or stay somewhere for too long just because it's familiar. You have already been in this space and you have already figured it out. You have already learned the lessons and you have already escaped or found your way out. So don't go back. Don't go back just because, like I said, it's familiar. It's familiar, but you already know how that ends. So I feel like be courageous enough to give yourself the chance at trying something new, receiving something new, going somewhere new. Challenge yourself to see how good can it really get. How good can it get? And ultimately, I feel like picking whatever option brings you the most fulfillment, and that fulfillment is a glare. And that fulfillment should be something that brings you growth, not something that makes you comfortable or stagnant. Sometimes the best option is not always what's easily accessible. Sometimes it's what you have to work for. That's not always the case scenario, but sometimes. She got this giant red flag in her hand, waving it around. Like, but if right over this hill, the way I'm seeing it, right over this wall, there's the sun and the garden. I'm seeing this as separate from the flag. I'm seeing this, what's in her hand is not for her because it's a giant red flag. So what's easily accessible, take that leap literally over the wall, over that boundary, over that fear, to the other side. I'm hearing, don't choose something because it's close enough. Oh, that's close enough. She right there at the wall, close enough so it's easy to believe or easy to tell yourself, oh, this is it. But like I said, the true abundance is over that wall. It's not on the same side of the wall that she's in, that she's on. So, yeah. Okay, I felt the need to come back and add also because we were talking about the red flags and how I'm like, don't fall for something that gives this savior complex. Don't be disillusioned by something that comes in and says, you know, like I said, this savior complex. Because we were talking about the true abundance being over this wall or this blockage or this, whatever this is, which means that there is work to be done. But if if you okay, so I had to collect my thoughts, but basically if you are at this promised land, you are here, there is one option, like I said, the giant red flag, and then one option is going to take more work than the other, but one is meant for growth, longevity, abundance. And like I said, one is given, this could also be like love bombing when it comes to this whole savior complex. Trying to come in and offer, all these different things that in the beginning. Like it starts sweet. It starts quote unquote perfect versus authentic. So you need to be looking for authenticity. And stop trauma bonding. No more trauma bonding. Okay?